Okay, so the next thing I'd like to discuss in this video series is the Fabric Workspace, if it will come up. Just gonna give it a minute. The Fabric Workspace is something you will need if you're going to build yourself a private cloud. Hold on just a second. I have to give it a minute here. Okay, so we got the Fabric Workspace here, and we have some the Fabric library, for lack of a better word. Just looking at it, you can see these are things related to a cloud. You've got your library servers, you've got Pixie servers. Pixie is the PXE. You know what? Hold on. I can't remember what PXE means right off the bat. But you got update servers, say WSUS update servers. You got your VMM servers. Obviously, this one, my library server. It's this one. I have no vCenter servers tied in, but you could. You've got your networking options. Actually, let me collapse this a bit. Servers, networking. You got so you've got your servers, your networking, your storage. Your networking, you've got logical networks, MAC address pools. Say, for example, a pool of MAC addresses that you might want to use for various kinds of virtual machines. You've got a default one for VMware and a default for assumably your Windows-based hosts. Load balancers. Of course, you have to go to network services for that now. Okay, fine. Don't show me that again. Load balancers. Okay. Your VIP templates. You got logical switches, port profiles, port classifications, network services. And you've got the network load balancing service. In terms of storage, you've got providers, arrays, fiber channel fabrics. Fiber channel fabrics is some. I think we've bumped into that concept before, and we'll see it again once we start talking about VMware. So you've got your hosts. In this case, this is you've got infrastructure categories here. Let's see, and actually, let's do this now. In terms of your Fabric Workspace, like I said, this functions to manage your servers, your networking, and your storage, all the infrastructure that you would need to deploy a private cloud. You can, on the server node, you can create, add resources, check compliance, scan. If there's an issue, you can remediate it. The networking node will give you logical networks, switches, the kinds of things you need to build complex virtual networks. In this case, what we mean here is network functions virtualization. The Fabric ribbon will also allow us to do some things in the networking mode. Create a logical network, create a VM network, create a pool, essentially a DHCP pool. MAC pools, virtual IP templates, logical switches. The storage node will allow us to create custom setups for different storage resources. Logical units, file shares, set up QoS policy, allocate capacity. And it kind of looks like this, which is kind of what I showed you at the beginning of the video before I moved into this. Now, the next video I'm going to talk about the library workspace. Then we're going to talk about hardware and guest systems. The library is something you've already worked with a lot. If you've been working through the labs, you should have already worked with the library a lot. If you've watched my videos, you've seen me use it. A lot of what you need to actually strike that. Correction. You've been working with VMs and services a lot. The library is where things like templates will end up, guest profiles, hardware profiles, things like that. The raw material that you use to build out a private cloud, or even a public cloud, or any kind of cloud. So thanks, and we'll be right back.